Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. And this video, it's an update on the effectiveness of this method. I made a short video a while ago saying sorry it took me so long to figure this out. But it's working even better than I knew then, because I'm not only solving my anger problem, I'm solving every problem. The only issue I have is stopping thoughts. So I give the problem to the universal mind of the one all-powerful all, so that it's described accurately, because I'm not an idealist. The idealism is bunk, I think. It's the idea that the rock is conscious and that consciousness created the rock in the first place. I just don't see any evidence for that. It might be useful to think that way to develop your idea of magic, of mind over matter, but it's not necessary. I think there's a better way to describe it, and it's accurate, and that's what I'm doing here. So I had a friend, Lowell, that had a remote control car starter a long time ago when they first came out. There was no computers in it. It was just radio control and push rods, mechanisms. And the neighbor boy thought that he was starting the car by saying abracadabra. So Lowell would say the magic words, and the boy would say abracadabra, and Lowell would push the button on the device that was in his pocket, and the car would start. See, the car doesn't need to be conscious. The child's mind is not the same consciousness as the car. There's a third mind involved in this that provides the mechanism to do the magic, to start the car. So that's the universal mind, and it's probably extremely advanced extraterrestrials that actually do the magic miracles from our prayers and thoughts and whatnot in our real world on planet Earth. So a lot of people are talking this idealism these days, and it's useful to change your way of thinking, but it's not accurate. I really don't think the reality is that way at all. So anyway, this thing is really working really well. Like I said, the main problem that I'm having is stopping my thinking. I obsess over the problem, and I've already given the problem to the universal mind, and it will solve it the best, most perfect way there is. And I don't need to think anymore. So my own thinking is my main problem now, and I'm giving that to solve, asking for that to be solved. So it requires a complete surrender again. I completely give all of me to the universal mind of the one all-powerful all. That means that everything is one thing, and the minds are here wherever they're at with varying technologies. And of course, the main thing for beings with minds is to be wise enough to not harm other people. It doesn't matter how smart you are. We all count the same. We just need to have the wisdom to stop doing other people wrong, because there's a consequence. Okay, so I wrote this document that I'll read from and explain it as I go. And I started off with thinking about how the skeptical atheists are on the wrong track, and they're just in this continual argument with faith-based religion, and it never ends, and it never will end, because they're on the wrong path. The problem with the skeptical atheist is that they require objective evidence for their beliefs. They are throwing out all of our subjective but not provable experiences. We can't even prove we had a dream or what we was dreaming about. But we did, and it's a fact, but it's subjective. There's no evidence of it. So that's the way our spiritual experiences are. Our aha moments, our epiphanies. There's no evidence to show anyone. It's insight within your own mind. So they are throwing out all of the positive aspects of religion. We think there is actual instruction and actual revelation given to humans in many religions. It's from the one universal mind. There actually is a universal mind that we can be devoted to. We don't think that it's the creator of the physical reality that the minds emerged from. The skeptical atheist is like people that find out half of their money is counterfeit, and so they throw away all of their money to solve the problem. Faith-based atheists are devoted to the one universal mind of the all-powerful all. We want to become the most powerful force there is. Faith-based atheists continually update their beliefs to align with the best evidence we have of actual truth. We believe there is an actual truth. We believe that devotion to the one universal mind is the only way to solve our predicament of being here. It will not help those that do not surrender to it. We think religions are right in their belief that humans must be surrendered and devoted to a higher power other than themselves. An individual must realize that they need help from others. A person asking for help is not in control of those that assist that person. We surrender to receive help. So when we need help from someone, we're not telling them that we're going to be the boss and we want you to help us. No, you have to be humble to ask someone for help. And so we need to have that knowledge that we need to surrender to get help because we need help. If this system of belief becomes the belief that saves humans from destruction, it will therefore be a very special entity, alliance, and religion. This is a wonderful thing because it's solving all of our problems. And everyone who joins with this is solving the problem and is special because of that. Yes, we intend on becoming the religion and support group that saves us from suffering and defeat. This is our path to victory. We all count the same. We protect each other, we honor each other, we care about each other, we help each other, we support each other. We practice the ideas of the way of fairness. We want to manifest the World Human Fairness Agreement as soon as possible. We are an exclusive group, although you are a member when you say you are. It is the responsibility of all of us to correct any false beliefs and unfair ideas or practices. Fairness is our only leader. All of our difficulties are resolved by the universal mind of the one all-powerful all.